There we are again for the Warrior Guide Part 2. I was saying Bloodbath gives you heal for every damage you deal. Ha, it's rhyming. And yeah, it's quite useful if you go on group aggro, like you want to pull 2 or 3 groups, which isn't actually uncommon for warriors because they are mostly taken for speed runs, or if you are in a raid, they are taken as a supporter with the buffs of Storm's Eye and Storm Path, which I explained in the video before. The next thing I want to show you is Foresight. Foresight is a defense buff which increases your defense for 20%. Quite useful, and you get it very soon. I think level 2 or 3 it was when you get it. So if you recognize you get a lot of damage, pull Foresight and everything will be okay. If you go into bigger groups and decide, hey, I pull Bloodbath and try to deal some extra damage, you also pull, you should pull Vengeance. Vengeance is a defense buff and an attacking buff. It gives you 2 buffs. First, the defense buff of reduced reduced vulnerability. You know what I mean. Vulnerability. No, I can't say that word. No, I really can't. Yeah, it decreases that V word, the damage you get for 30%, and it gives you a second buff which is called Vengeance. And Vengeance says following: you hit back for every hit you take with attack of 50. It's not much, but if a lot of mobs attack you, it's quite useful. And if you have Bloodbath active, it also gives you heal back. So think about that. It's a very powerful death skill, so don't use it just for single targets or stuff like that. Another cool thing about the warrior is he can make a lot of DPS. With this little perk called Berserk. If it is active, you increase your damage for 50%. In combination with Maim and Storm's Eye, very effective. I can demonstrate that for you. I switch Defiance off for that. Okay, here we go. Maim is active. $900 Skull Thunder. 1,200 Butcher's Block. As you can see, you can deal moderate damage as a tank. The thing is, after it runs out, it gives you a 5-second debuff of pacification, which means you can't do any skills except for Mercy Stroke or Brutal Swing. You can still use those. Which brings me to the next thing. I will show you the advantage of Mercy Stroke. Mercy Stroke can be activated when your enemy has less than 20%. And if you kill your enemy with Mercy Stroke, which I would try to do, yeah, as you can see, too bad it doesn't work. It gives you, if you kill your enemy with Mercy Stroke, you get 20% heal instantly. So if you want to use it perfectly, you should time it. If you just want to deal damage, you don't have to time it, of course. Okay. The next thing, which I explained before, was convalescence. It's just for increasing the heal on you for 20%. That means with convalescence and defiance on, you have a 40% heal buff, which is quite cool actually. Awareness, I explained that before as well. You can't get critical damage from opponents. Provoke, I explained that as well. The only thing I didn't the only thing I didn't explain now are Holmgang, Second Wind, which is a pugilist skill. It's just a little heal, I'd say. Depending on your character, what status he has on strength. Mine has 450, so it was 712 heal for me. The next thing I will explain is Holmgang. Holmgang has a binding ability, binding you and your target on the spot, not able to move for the next 8 seconds. While Holmgang is active, you can't die. You can't die. Your life will stop decreasing on 1 life point. So if you get to that point, there should be a white mage with benediction on you, so you won't die after Holmgang runs out. Yeah, that's the basic idea of Holmgang. As I said, binding you and your opponent and giving you the buff that you can't die. The last thing I want to explain is one of my favorite skills because it looks so awesome, especially if you have Defiance on. With Defiance on, we've seen before, 11,102 life. Thrill of Battle increases your maximum life points for 20% and heals you for that 20% as well. I'ma show you that. As you can see, 13,323 life points and also already healed. So if you are low on life points, it is a very effective heal you can put on yourself if your healer is sleeping, for example. Yeah, so far so good. Now I show you the damage combo I set up for myself. No one told me, I really found that out on myself. So that's for the finish of this guide. We need infuriated buff. Okay, here we go. Main, Unchained, Berserk, Storm's Eye, Infuriate, Heavy Swing, Brutal Swing, Skull Thunder, Butcher's Block, Heavy Swing, Main, Storm's Eye, and Inner Beast. And if you've done it alright, you can activate Brutal Swing while you have to wait during pacification. That's my damage combo and I think it's quite okay and quite useful actually. So yeah, that's it for the warrior. Thank you for watching. Check out my other videos. I put up videos from time to time, so keep on checking. I'd like if you leave a comment or basic ideas of getting even better. So far, see you again soon. Bye bye.